The project is called Reading the Word and Reading the World, and the idea really is around the idea that children need to see themselves and their experiences represented in their classroom libraries.
To achieve our goal of making the libraries in the classrooms diverse, the first thing we did was learn about why we need diverse libraries in our classroom and what those would look like, so the different categories, or at least some of them. And we talked about the importance of having diverse libraries, the importance of having books that represent the students in our classrooms to affirm their cultures, and also books that don't represent some of the students in our classrooms to widen our viewpoints and just have some critical consciousness.
And the intent of this was for them to first learn to audit a collection of children's books on classroom library for strengths and weaknesses, seeing what representations were included in that collection and what representations were omitted in terms of things like race and gender expression, gender identity, culture, socioeconomic status.
And we found that most teachers had lots of books about animals and not really people. And we found that most of their books were dominated by white culture and didn't have a lot of female representation as well. So once we found that out, we were like, we really need to get more diverse books in. We need different ethnicities and races and family structure, religion, all of these things that are missing from these classroom libraries.
If we can see our experiences represented in books, it allows children to know that they exist and to know that there are people who've done things before them, that they too can do them. So it's a really affirming experience for all children.
The most enjoyable part would probably be when I get to see the books that could be added to these classrooms and reflect on how I didn't have those books. I know when we were categorizing different books and tagging them, I saw a book that represented me. It had a book that was about Mississippi Choctaw Native peoples, and I just immediately started tearing up because when I was a child, I never experienced a book that represented my culture or a part of my culture. So just being able to see that these books matter to me a lot, and if they matter to me, they could really matter to the kids who will be reading these books for years to come.
I've just learned the importance of really making my space welcoming and available to all students.
What I hope is that the students walk away with an understanding of just how important it is to have diverse literature that can function as a mirror in that way, but also as a window into the lives of others.